Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, and might notice my background's a little different from what it is when I'm at home, and it's because I'm in California, I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm actually doing Airbnb this time, which is great because I actually have good Wi-Fi instead of that crappy hotel Wi-Fi. I don't know if you remember that or if you know that, just the Wi-Fi in hotels is garbage, and you can never actually do anything, which drives me crazy because I'm always trying to do stuff, always trying to move forward and make progress on the things we're trying to do this year. I wanted to talk to you about some stuff. But before I get into that, I want to remind you, if you live in the Los Angeles area, I will be appearing on April 10th. I want to say it's the African American Culture Center, but I got to look up the exact location. However, you should buy your ticket online because it's cheaper online. You can buy them at thedrboycewatkinstour.com. That's thedrboycewatkinstour.com. After I leave here, I'm going to head out to, I'm trying to get the city straight. Head out to Kansas City on April 22nd, Baltimore on April 28th, Philadelphia on May 5th, and then we've got Houston again on May 15th. Houston was over capacity, so we decided to go back and get the bigger venue with that seats 1,200 people at the Shrine of the Black Madonna and actually have a bigger event there. Buy your tickets online though, because we had about 100 people that we couldn't give tickets to because we were breaking the fire code eventually because there were so many people there. And then after that, we're going to go to New Orleans, where I'm going to hang out with D1, the rapper. And we're going to do a financial responsibility event down in New Orleans. It's going to be awesome. And then we're going to New York City, so I'm excited about that. There are other cities. Go to the drboycewatkinstour.com. Try to find your city. We're open to proposals to bring us to different cities. Depending on the size of the city, that determines whether we're able to do something there or not. But I'm so happy and so honored, to get a chance to meet you guys in person. The love is just extraordinary, and I can't tell you what it means to me. It means everything. But anyway, so moving on. Here's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was talking to somebody about this today, about setting goals. As you know, I teach a class on goal setting at blackkeystogreatness.com. Basically, on this class, one of the points I make to my students is that a lot of people who want to set big goals, a lot of people that want to accomplish great things with their lives, they come up short, and a lot of times we come up short for reasons that we don't realize, so we don't think about this. And what I realize is that this is something I figured out. Most people don't actually quit and formally technically give up on a goal. Most people don't give up. The real enemy is not just quitting, it's procrastination. It is putting things off. It is delaying. It is taking a temporary hiatus, things like that. And here's where I began to kind of understand this theory. When I was in college, I had a friend that was really smart and was going to be a surgeon. And I remember she kept the school wasn't going so well for her, so she never actually dropped out. She would just take time off. She would say, I'm gonna drop out of school for a while, and then I'm gonna come back. Then she got pregnant and said, I'm gonna still come back. And then she came back for a little while, and then she disappeared again. And in hindsight, I realized that she was still 26, 27 years old. And if you asked her, did you drop out of college? She would say no. She'd say, I'm just taking time off. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Well, eventually, unfortunately, she got to the point where she was, 35, 40. And I think that's when she realized she wasn't going back. Not to say you can't go back to school after the age of 35 or 40, but when you got 4 kids, and you're working full time to pay for your kids, it's kind of tough to go back and do the things you did when you were 18 or 19. So what I would just say, and this is my advice for anybody who cares, who wants to listen, who wants to do something, that you want to accomplish in your life, is don't let the enemy of procrastination sneak into your life. Procrastination, delaying, deferring, putting things to the side, that's like a little insidious virus that creeps into the DNA of your dream, and it slowly but surely kills it. It's not like a gunshot. The gunshot kills instantly. Quitting is like the gunshot, but procrastination, delaying, deferring, temporary hiatuses, that's the little insidious virus that kills softly and slowly and quietly. And so don't let it in your system. Don't let it in your space. If you want to accomplish your goal, you got to do it right now. The best way to do something is to do it right now. Whatever it is, do it right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. When I went to Houston, I remember saying, the thing is, it affects everybody. I went to Houston and I said, Houston's a great city. we should do an event here in Houston one day. And the thing about doing events is we're still learning. I don't, I haven't hosted a lot of my own events. I was on the plantation like a lot of people. I used to just sit back and wait for people to invite me to come speak. But then I was like, wait a minute, I can do this myself. We can book a venue. We can put together the money. We can market it. And, so I said, well, let's do it ourselves. So I was in Houston. I said, one day I'm going to do something in Houston. And I said, no, boys. No. Change the number 1 to the number 2. So instead of 1 day, it should be 2 day. Do you understand? So don't wait until later. Don't say I'm going to do it eventually, because eventually sometimes never comes. Eventually usually never comes. And I said, let's do it now. And my team said, well, we only got 6 days to get ready. I said, I don't care. Let's do it now. Let's set it up. Let's move it. Let's push. Let's go. In 5 days we sold out. 5 days we sold out. And so every reason that I had to have a hesitation or a concern or a worry or a reason to delay or whatever, all those excuses really were in my head. They didn't exist. People still came out. It still worked out. It was great. Do you understand? So in your life, in many cases, the things that you fear the most, the concerns you have the most, the reservations you have the most, the excuses you make the most are in your head 99 times out of 100. And in fact, sometimes your worst nightmare actually comes to fruition. But if you're determined enough, you work through it and you'll be fine. Then you realize it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. It's not as bad and as painful as I thought it was going to be in the first place. So procrastination is your enemy. Don't do it. Don't delay. Go do it now. That's it. The online class I teach on goal setting and time management and all these other things is called blackkeystogreatness.com. You get a free month in the class if you sign up. And there's a money-back guarantee, a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy, if you get in there and you say, oh, man, this is a bunch of crap, Boyce is feeding me nonsense, then that's fine. We give you your money back because we have that much faith in this course. So once again, if you want to know when we're going to be in your city, go to the DrBoyceWatkinsTour.com. You can also sign up just to keep up with the tour and kind of know where we are and when and all that stuff, because we got a whole bunch of other cities we're going to. We're definitely going out as far as London, maybe Amsterdam too, because we're finding that we have a lot of people over there that are dying for us to come out. So I'm just having a good time. This is going to be fun. And guess what, guys? Today I'm actually going to lunch with. Do you remember Daryl from A Different World? I think it was Daryl. Dwayne's best friend. Maybe it wasn't Daryl. Ron. It was Ron. It wasn't Daryl. It was Ron. I'm eating lunch with Ron today, which is going to be really cool. He's a fan of mine, but of course I'm a fan of his. Everybody knew Ron, and also meet some more interesting people. So don't forget, go to the DrBoyceWatkinsTour.com and you can join us on the road, and that's what's going on. So take care, guys, and I love you and I appreciate you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.